Hello. Sorry about this very long intro. What's that? Like nearly quarter of an hour. Um, I had to do a few things quickly, and I had to rush some food. For reasons. So basically, what happened was, like I said earlier, when we did the little early stream to finish off Resident Evil 2, I'll be back at 6 p.m. But then I got a call just between end of stream and 6 p.m. Asking to delay till 6:30 for the viewing because the person who was going to view couldn't make it in time. I just said yeah. It's fine. I'd rather just get, like I said, I'd rather just get it over and done with. Find some people that are probably going to put an offer in, and then just let the discourse go from there. I'd rather just all that personally. So it was 6:30, so I just went out to shops to buy some stuff, but I bought like just some ready cooked chicken, just so I had something quick to eat. And yeah, rushed it in time. There were the coffee shops had all closed by the time I went out to get some, so I got some beer instead. So yeah, cheers. Prost and skull and all that good shit. But as I said, I did stream earlier for a bit. I started a bit early. I started at 3:30 because of all this situation, because my expectation was that I'd be done by 6 like I'd have to be like abandoned by 6 p.m. Honestly, I could have got 2.5 hours in the stream now, but it's okay. It's not the end of the world. So what that means is we move on to the next game, which is Resident Evil 3. I don't even know if it goes Nemesis. I don't think he does go Nemesis. He should go Nemesis. Nemesis. Sorry. Cool. Ooh. The HDCP didn't pick up. Nice. Yeah, so we'll get this going. It's it's the 1999 version of Resident Evil 3, aka the OG version. It was released for the PlayStation. It revisits Jill Valentine, who was in the first Resident Evil game. And it takes place during the events of the same game we just played, which was Resident Evil 2. So the timeline is I love this intro so much, by the way. The music's great. So the timeline is that what is it? Somewhere between like 4 and 6 weeks after the mansion incident, which was August, I want to say. Basically, I like that. The town gets overrun, partly due to a bit more overflow in like the mansion incident. A few zombies still got away, partly due to the incident of Resident Evil 2, where William Birkin does the G virus, becomes the first G. Oh, it's not G adult, is it? The G adult's the little boss things you have to fight. But becomes a G virus bioweapon. And the objective. So Umbrella tried to steal his research. That's kind of like, so he gets shot. He takes the G virus, and then he becomes the monster. But he basically takes out the Umbrella SWAT team, who are tasked to get it, and as a result, because they stole his research, they actually have the case of all the actual vials. It all goes into the floor, including some T virus samples too. And the rats eat it up and spread it. Basically, they are carriers of the T virus, so they spread it in the water, etc., etc. And that's how the town then becomes infected. Blah blah blah. Simple as that, really. So where we take from is actually from was it September 28th, I believe. Let me just daylight. There we go. Whereas I believe Resident Evil 2 takes place, to begin with, on September 29th. Yeah. So it's Monday, September 28th, on Resident Evil 3. And then it's September 29th for Resident Evil 2. Now, basically what happens is you go into... You're already in the city. You work for Stars, but we've met Police Chief Irons in the last game, and we saw how corrupt and a bit stupid he was, and how he was also paid by Umbrella. So he was a big cover-up merchant, so he tried to cover up everything. So Jill is basically still trying, in this version of the game at least, she's trying to still uncover the secrets behind Umbrella, along with Chris, actually, to an extent. Chris eventually goes to Europe to try and pursue further... So I'm trying to get my cables entangled a bit. Further investigation at the Umbrella HQ in Europe, whereas Jill stays behind to do some further investigation. She then gets apprehended by what is Nemesis, the main character, I guess, or the main antagonist. And that's where our story starts. So this game takes place from September 28th all the way to September 30th, I want to say, or at the very least very late night, September 29th. So Resident Evil 2 is sandwiched in the middle of the events of Resident Evil 3. They are isolated incidents, but we do cross some familiar territory, namely the police department. And whilst it doesn't really set up too much of RE2, it doesn't fill in the gaps of too much of RE2's plot. It does give a little bit of lore dumps every now and then. So yeah, stay tuned for it. Anyway, it's a great game. It's very well known for its different endings, or its choices more over its endings, I guess. Let me just double check. Oh, not Resident Evil. Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. How's it get a good ending? Okay, I've got all the endings. Yeah, I think you just jump off the bridge or some shit, right? Okay. Yeah. So we push Nemesis off. So that's what we'll do. We'll push Nemesis off. We'll push Nemesis off. That's the everything else I think is like just do it if you want it sort of scenario. Some things will get me better weapons. Some things will hard mode. Hard mode, eh? So there's a bit of a delay. I should have probably put it low latency. Can I still make it low latency? Is it too late? It's too late. Doesn't matter. You just have to deal with the slight high latency. I think it's a bit buggy using the high latency for YouTube, but it doesn't really matter. Anyway, I'll shut up. Let's get started. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Let's just see a difference between the... Okay, so the difficulties explained. Apparently I've already... Oh, I don't want remakes difficulty explained. Okay, so full HP enemies, item drops for defeating Nemesis. Oh, okay, yeah, so you get the item drops. 2 more inventory slot as story progresses. Saving is limited in hard mode. Okay, that's a usual thing. More starting weapons for easy mode. Double ammo. All locations are the same. Okay, so I need to... I'm going to play hard mode. It sounds like easy mode's a bit too easy. I think it was... not having a medium means this is going to be actually kind of tough. But we'll do it anyway, because we're not going to do the Nemesis fights, except for the ones that are compulsory, obviously.
September, an ordinary day in Raccoon City, a city controlled by Umbrella. No one dared to oppose them, and that lack of strength would ultimately lead to their destruction. I suppose they had to suffer the consequences of their actions, but there would be no forgiveness. If only they had had the courage to fight. It's true that once the wheels of justice begin to turn, nothing can stop them. Nothing. It was Raccoon City's last chance, and my last chance. My last escape.
Okay.
This is Chopper Delta, preparing to drop off at area E95070.
So, I mean, this is the start of the event. This is basically the overrunning.
What are they?
But this is like the start of the real incident. Whilst it has been a slow growth build up over the months. So this is actually a military group by Umbrella that go into the city as a rescue mission. But it's like effectively like a PR stunt, like a recovery attempt. Yeah, so you see they've all got the umbrella patches on the map, on the cuts. So yeah, whole town's overrun. And we're not at like Resident Evil 2 levels yet, technically, but obviously it'll feel like that in the game. This is Jill's house, well, her apartment block. And yeah, she's trying to run away. Quite simply. Probably shouldn't have taken the bite, but we did. Whatever. Oh, I think it recovers regardless. So that was an okay bite to take, potentially. I think. Hey, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Yeah. So now we go to the old warehouse. There we meet, is it Dario or whatever?
The monsters have overtaken the city. Somehow, I'm still alive.
So, obviously I remember a lot of it because I play Remake quite a lot. Well, I used to through speedrunning. No, I'm from the UK. I'm British,
Okay.
innit?
We've got to get out of here.
What?
That's all right.
What do you think you're talking
No,
about?
that's understandable. That's not an insult.
I just lost my daughter
I like
out
Australians.
there. How dare you
No, it's all right.
back outside?
No, that's fine. Don't worry about it.
I'm sorry about your daughter.
It's like they're
There isn't
pretty.
gonna be any
The accents can be
rescue. We
pretty
have to get
closely
out of here.
entwined to an extent,
I'm not going anywhere.
depending where you're from. Like if you talk to a northerner from the UK, they probably wouldn't sound like remotely Australian. You know?
Now leave me alone.
It's all good. Don't worry. It's not a problem. Okay, so that's Dario locking himself in for good. Probably the worst choice he'll ever make in his life, but that's fine.
I told you. I'm not leaving. Never. Just get away from me.
Yeah, it really is. It's one that I've not played in a while, but it was one that I played a lot when I was younger. I played Remake quite a lot, so like obviously the stories, apart from a few glaring omissions, is very familiar. But I speed ran free make, so like I'm pretty clued up on everything. But I remember stuff relatively speaking. I also watched a lot of like speed runs of this game as well, because there's like people like Orchlon who speed run it. I've got to be careful because I don't think I've got millions of ink ribbons here, and I'm playing hard mode. The one thing I already like about this game is how much smoother it is. Like the movement is just like, this is like the first game where you notice the movement. Oh, nice. Nice. Yes, it's a difficult game because all the RNG, right? It's like full of like based on like enemy positions and things like that, or zombie positions, especially in like places like the hospital. Yeah, I don't think I could ever run a tank control. RE. Maybe GameCube remake. Or well, I guess the HD remaster of the remake. But yeah, I don't think I could do this game. Maybe I will one year. Not one day, 1 year. Okay. So if you do that, you turn, yeah. So like the movement in this game, bear in mind I've just played 1 director's cut and 2 as well. It's so much smoother. It is so much smoother. It's freaking nice. Okay, so the reloading tool is what I need to make that right. Yeah, cool. Decent. yeah, especially in the basement. Yeah, even like this, like at the start of this game, like this section, right? There's like I know I'm like we're going slow, just bear that in mind. But yeah, there's the bit where you go down, isn't there? And like that will just fuck you up, and it's like, okay, granted, it's at the start of the game, but it happens so much that it's just like, oh great, here we go again. But I'm just gonna be taking my sweet time, playing it really chill. Just being able to just run on stairs. Oh, it's so good. Also, I can't wait till I die. I can't wait till I die, like doing something stupid when I get to the RPD or something. That's what happened yesterday with RE2. I forgot to heal and then I got like owned. Yeah, it's absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. Yeah, I think that's why I couldn't run it. Like, it's a bit of like column A and column B for me though. Like, because I, you know, like most people, have a full-time job and everything, so I've got to like take that into consideration. I don't even know where I'm going. It's been that long. It's like if I ever stream, I get like about 4 hours maximum. Do you know what? I'm gonna go back. Yeah, because you get the Magnum instead, right? So it was like a 50-50, and then you have to, like, the only other place you can get the second weapon is like the petrol station, the gas station around that area, right? Hello. I was just trying to figure out what we're doing today. You know, I don't need them. Okay. Oh, awesome. Around this way? Okay, I can run this way. Yeah, it's absolutely stupid. But like, yeah, I'm glad there's some quality of life stuff. Red boxes, as in like the barrels that you shoot to make them explode, or I'm just exploring, to be honest. Like I know the general mechanics of the game. Like I know like you can dodge and everything as well and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm just sort of like playing it in an exploratory sort of way, I guess. Oh yeah, here we go. So yeah, obviously I would like. Wow, that's really fast. That is really fast. That is surprisingly fast. I'm still fine. Oh, yeah. Like, I know, like, red basically means explode. Like, fuck. Cool. All bleeding. Wait for the confirmation. But yeah, like as I said, I'm gonna just take my sweet ass. Well, I say take my sweet ass time. I want to get this finished in like two days. That's like my goal for most of these. Is just get them done in like 2 days roughly. So I'm trying to play as many games as I can before Resident Evil 4 remake comes out. That's basically the goal, which I'm really excited for, actually. It looks really promising, both in respects of both in respects to like the fact that it looks like it's gonna be a faithful remake, but it actually looks like it's gonna be genuinely, like, it might be a bit scary, which I didn't find with 4 originally when I played it. And it might just be because I was like, what, like 17 or 18, somewhere between 16 and 18. I don't know how old I was when it came out, but hello. Yeah, I'm actually kind of excited for it. I'm probably going to speedrun it, actually. I don't have a combat. Oh, did I put my combat knife away? Oh, okay, we're bleeding anyway. It's all good. Yeah, I'm genuinely looking forward to it. Yeah, like, I like 2 and 3 remake for what it's worth, but I actually genuinely get people's concerns with it too. And I think people let 2 remake get away with too much, and like they put a lot of blame on 3, just because when 2 remake came out at the time, it was like, oh wow, this is refreshing, but actually, and it was good. Like, for me, it's decent, but it still lacks a lot of critical information or sections of the game that make the original so good. And like 3's easy to go, oh, clock tower's missing and that, yeah. And I think they changed some sections personally rather than like redone. Yeah, like rather than redo some bits. So it's like 6 of one, half dozen the other. But yeah, I get why people, because clock tower's like the one bit of the game where it's like, oh, here's a bit of classic Resident Evil, you know, like, 'cause you don't get as much of that on this game compared to 1 and 2. So omitting the clock tower in full was like, ugh. It was a little bit of a blip. But 2 had its own set of problems too, in my opinion. Oh no. Right, yeah. Of course. Oh no. There we go. The door, is that not a note or something? Oh, okay. The door to the boutique, yeah, that's where. There we go. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to 4, because it feels like it's doing the faithful thing, which makes sense, because it is like third-person shooters they've evolved, don't get me wrong, but they haven't evolved so much that 4 needs to be reimagined, you know. That was always the problem with like 2 and 3 make. Okay. Stay down. What am I on? I'm still fine. Okay. But like obviously 4 is like you can do a lot of one-to-one stuff and get away with it, just like Dead Space remake, like, which was pretty good. Like it had technical issues for me, but like the actual game, lol. Get away! I forgot he actually does get owned before he gets owned, if you know what I mean. I forgot about that.
Brad. Hang in there. Why isn't someone doing something about this?
I didn't know you were still alive, Jill. The police aren't trained for this kind of situation. What could they do? Listen, he's coming for us. We're both gonna die.
What are you saying?
You'll see. He's after STARS members. There's no escape.
It is interesting. You see, like the acting somewhat improves with each game, but it's still like B tier-ish at this point of the time. You know, it still has its B tier moments, or its B movie moments, not B tier, B movie moments. Clock Tower postcard. Picture postcard of the clock tower. Following explanation is printed on the backside. A landmark spot, St. Michael Clock Tower. Don't think we'll ever go there in this run. I'm trying to loot the cash register like it's freaking Warzone. Okay. Alrighty. Can't be too far from the old PD, I guess, after this. That's an interesting place to leave a map. Okay. So we go. Just looking. I like looking at maps as well. Like, you know, sales office. Like, I like looking at shit like this. It's cool. I like to picture what in video games. I just like to picture what like a town looks like, if that makes sense. I haven't lost any health. Well, I don't know what my HP. My HP must be like pretty fucked, but so I might as well take this one as well. And like, if I get a bit, I could just use that. So where do I actually go? That is the big question. Map wise, okay, so okay, so I can go back to that corridor we were in. So I could just like maybe do a bit of baiting here. It's gonna be tough. I could just shoot them, I guess, but oh fuck! I thought I'd get away with it, but you know what? One bite is fine. Oh, trying to min-max it a bit with the bullets there. Shouldn't have. We on yellow caution. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just use that. That's what it's there for. Like, I mean, you can come back this far, I guess, in the game, right? But I'm probably not going to. Like, I know you can come all the way. Well, it depends what there's items and stuff. So this will bring me back to like the basement side, right? Pretty sure. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. This is where I got locked. Where I shouldn't have gone down. Yeah. I know where I am. Cool. So I'm gonna go this way. Oh, I actually did the needful there to dodge. Oh, okay. We're back in caution. Well, as long as we get our first ink ribbon, I'll save as soon as possible. Oh, yeah. You can actually get in this quickly, right? But I'm probably not going to. So, let's be real. Okay, well, we'll do the fight then. How's that sound? Okay, well, that's some of them gone. Oh, I meant to combine them too. I gotcha. Okay. Fuck, there is those reds. You know what? Let's reset the room. Just give me a second to think about it. Let's get one of them. Oh, skills. I say skills. I use the term skills very loosely, but yeah, skills nonetheless. Okay, dogs come up here, don't they? I don't even know if that other door's locked, but I feel like I need to inquire about it quickly. We're nearly there, though. Yeah. Fuck off. Okay, we can go in here. Okay, well, we got some red herb. Like, that was actually a big, like, coup for us. Let's put these there. Let's put this there. Probably. We may need that in the... I can't remember. Like, I enjoy not remembering things for what it's worth. But... do I bring that with me into the actual mansion? I assume I don't need it yet because we're going to get something later for that. This will give me shotty. Am I right if I put the two together? Oh, grenade launcher, even better. Okay, that works for me too, by the way. Okay, let's put that away for now. I'm gonna need that. Probably need the shotgun for just yet. Trying to think about like the enemy types that we will encounter very early on in the game. Do you know what? I'm looking forward to playing something like 3 Make where I can actually show some prowess in like my skills. Like, I'm not the best at 3 Make either, by the way. Like, my time in No Intro when I only ran it for like 3 or 4 weeks because it was like my first speed run, and it was like just before I wanted to do something before. That's the way to the actual police station, isn't it? I wanted to try something out before Resident Evil Village came out, basically. So I ran 3 Make as just like a precursor because it was the most recent game of the series. You know, like the people I watched on Twitch were still like running that game. So, and they just introduced the no intro category like a month or 2 before Village came out. So I decided to run 3 Make, and like as a speed run, oh, it's a great speed run. The only thing, oh god, we'll resume in a second. Oh, 7. Alexi's like, Brad? Like he's gonna react. We're not gonna do any of the fights here just because I've got a schedule to uphold, so I've got to be mindful of that, unfortunately. Otherwise, if I had more time, I would definitely do it. But I don't, so sorry. What I've said though is if I have any time at the end of this whole series / marathon, whatever you want to call it, if I figure out what like all the games, I will then do like alternate scenarios, other campaigns, you know, that sort of stuff. I mean, I already know we played this yesterday. Although it does look. Oh, it's because it's got the courtyard included by the looks of it. So, right, so we can't go down the liquor corridor way. We can go into Marvin room. The evidence room, is that? The corridor by the save room. The press room. And then we can go upstairs into the puzzle room. And then the long corridor where stars is. Okay, cool. See, I know all my rooms. That wasn't me just flexing. I was genuinely trying to remember. What's going on. Well, hard mode like actually does genuinely hide the ink ribbons. Unicorn medal, please. Then we could go travel everywhere. Okay. Because I still got it all barricaded. I see. And then if I go to this door, then it'll be the same, I'm assuming. Yeah. Cool. I understand. I understand their position. Let's take... I mean, I have to come back out. I'm just also very aware of the game I'm playing right now is Nemesis. And obviously, Nemesis is a pursuer type enemy, which makes for a fun game, but also makes it very nerve-wracking at times. You just want to go and casually explore sometimes. It's like, ah. It's interesting how they actually got to make closer to Nemesis than remake in a lot of ways, though. In a lot of ways. Let's get them all going this way. Oh, there's fucking 4 of them. Damn. Let's get to the safe room first. There must be a... what do you call it? A... ink ribbon. That's the word I'm looking for. We'll get the... Because the thing is, I like the moments when you do actually save and you can go, ah, cool. And then you can be a bit more brave is what I'm trying to say. Sorry, I was lost in my thoughts for a second there. Apologies. Oh, okay. Well, we made the safe room. So let's take... Okay. And then we do a bit of this and a bit of that. And then we save this for a rainy day. We put both of these away because I don't think we need... Let's keep things a bit organised. Not super organised, but a little bit organised. Let's put the... No, let's keep the lighter actually, because again, we're going into the conference room, right? Which might still require a lighter, potentially. It might not. Cool. So, what we got here then? Is that a note for me? David's memo. Yeah. David Ford. We love David Ford. Come on. My sanity is at its end. I still can't believe this is happening. We lost another man yesterday. Mayor. One of our better marksmen. He saw panic once we were overrun by the zombies, but he came back to save me. When the time came to return the debt, I ran. I can still hear him calling out my name. I can still hear the screams coming from behind. The sound of his flesh being stripped from its bones. I was afraid. Terrified. It's the 27th. The fight to stay alive continues. I took out several zombies who managed to break through the barricades. Now I'm cutting through the chill with whiskey, unloading my Mossberg on anything undead. That shotgun's become a close friend of mine. I've blasted many a zombie into the fertilizer with it. We've lost 13 men as of yesterday. In 3 hours we'll bicker over trivial things in the meeting room. It's a total waste of time. When I finish this bottle, my old friend Mossberg will be turning one last body into fertilizer. Peace at last. I can hardly wait. Well, let's just hope that was a different David, because he didn't sign off with his surname. He sounds like a bit of a bastard, to be honest. And also, when he drinks, he loves his shotgun a little bit too much, by the sounds of it. Okay. Well, we got what we want from that. So I've still not got increment. Sure. I don't know, like, so I think in the European version, I could be wrong. Ah, here we go. Ah, and you get free. Perfect. Okay. Well, we will be saving then. In the European version, I'm not sure if you even got, like, more than one mode. I don't ever recall, like, having a hard mode to choose from. Or maybe I've just, like repressed the memory of doing hard mode. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that I don't know when I came, like, sort of liked playing games in hard mode though, because, like, I didn't play Halo on hard mode, for example, you know, and not originally. Eventually I did. Halo 3 I definitely played in, like, legendary first time. But I just think about games like that, like, when did I, like, start playing hard mode and shit like that, you know? Okay, let's go back this way. There's a code in here, isn't there? But I probably need, technically, need something here to be able to progress. I need, like, the actual memo or whatever it is. I can't remember the number of combos, like, and honestly, I'd rather not. I'd rather try and figure it out through the means. But yeah, it's what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, it's a good game. Like, I love just, like, trying to figure out all the puzzles and everything. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm gonna. Did not see that blood trail. It was a bit slow there. Okay. Yeah, we get it. We get his handgun. Yeah, Parabellum. Just like the esports org from Canada. Hello. He's been fatally wounded by zombies. But he had enough. He was able to get back up on his feet for, like, half a day and hold out for a bit longer. Anyway. See, I don't like Marvin anymore because he actually points a gun at Claire. Like, I don't think that was cool. Anyway, Marvin's report. Marvin apostrophe S report. September 24th. There are reports of a theft in the municipal, I'll say the word right this time, municipal building before dawn. A jewel decorated clock at the main gate was damaged. 2 of the 12 gems that are installed on the face of the clock are missing. Due to the lack of available officers at this time, I have no choice but to suspend the research of this case. Signed, Marvin Brenner. When was that? 24th, was it? Yeah, 24th. So just dealing with petty shit right now. Based upon an autopsy report of a 42-year-old restaurant owner, I've discovered that he has one of the missing gems. He apparently took shelter in the police department at about 10 AM, where he was shot to death within 10 minutes of having developed the symptoms. Since the city is currently under martial law, we are forced to suspend this case. At this time, we'll keep the gem as evidence. Signed, Marvin Branagh. Quite funny. It's like, it just goes from like petty crime to like, oh shit, we're about to have zombies. Okay. So we got that. Oh, what was that? So yeah, the gem we don't need to use until we go back out the RPD anyway. So I could probably put that in storage in a second to figure out. And honestly, much like last time I came into here in Resident Evil 2, it's not the most lucrative room, even though you'd think it would be. But I didn't really have to shoot any zombies last time, apart from Marvin, I guess. But it's okay. Like I said, I think this game is a bit more well, I mean, Resident Evil 2 isn't exactly stingy with the ammo either. It gives you the second half of the game, it turns into a bit of an action game, I find, which is like not a bad thing. I think it's pretty cool. But yeah, like this game is pretty generous with the ammo from what I remember. Okay, so did I get the necessary file? I don't think so. No, not David. But we'll have a quick read again. Yeah. We'll get it eventually, I'm sure. I really do hope I get the grenade launcher, by the way. Because it is like the first weapon I actually have, so... let me drop off everything I don't need. Oh, we got shotgun shells. That's not too bad. That's not a bad trade-off, actually. Like, I'm big on power weapons in this game, so however many bullets I spent on those zombies was definitely worth it. Copium. So we couldn't get anything in the labs, right? There's nothing to develop or anything like that. No. Okay. So yeah, this is the third game. So after this, it will be Code Veronica that will be played, and I mean that will be tomorrow. At did I want to go upstairs? I want to check out the press room first, in all honesty. Yeah, so it'll be Code Veronica. It'll be Code Veronica X technically, because I haven't got a Dreamcast. And it'll probably be the remaster, because I don't have a PS2. I'm in the process of buying a 60 gigabyte PS3 though. This is like a 3rd gen or some shit. I don't know. That sounds like a shotgun, whatever the enemy. That's just dog. Okay. Now I've just got to figure out, do I want to go to the end of that room to see if there's any items there? Well, there's the ID card, which I can then use to go back. Ah, bollocks. Hold on. So Claire used her instincts to realize, oh, there might be something in there. You know, just a normal bog standard college student. Jill, on the other hand, works here regularly, knows what Irons is like, knows about his art and all his like hidden weirdness, and yet just goes, oh, can't do anything with that. Sorry, that's I'm getting a bit actually about things for sure, but oh, morning ribbons, yes please. But yeah, I do like to point out glaring like things like that, even though it's like it really doesn't bother me at all. Like, the fact of the matter is they made this game after Resident Evil 2 and they tried to fit a few. It's the same as like what Resident Evil 0 and then Resident Evil Remake are like. Like like, there's no point getting hung up on the consistency of the game, you know. Wow, bottlenecked or what? I was just hoping there'd be like some items or something like down here. I was just hoping there'd be some items. Same reason down here. That was a bad move by me. Okay, well, sure. I got 5 ink ribbons though, so I still quite like to complete this whole area with like 2 ink ribbons maybe used. I guess we'll see how it goes. Oh, yeah. So Code Veronica will be tomorrow. I'm looking forward to Code Veronica. It's a weird one for me. I don't think I ever finished it. I had it on PS2. So my PS2 that I owned back in the day, I was an Xbox kid, like, for what it's worth. So I went from Super Nintendo, so my dad owned the first 2 consoles, like, you know. So he owned the where do I want to go? I want to go this way. He owned the Super Nintendo. We owned a ZX Spectrum as well, but before that even. So my dad had that first. Then he had a Super Nintendo, which I sort of like was brought up on originally. So like I think Super Mario All Stars was the first game I ever played. Not Mario Brothers 1 specifically. Then it was a game called UN Squadron or Area 88 if you're Japanese. And then some other games along the way, you know, like a lot of games between there. And Mortal Kombat as a 4-year-old. But then I got a PlayStation, you know, with and that's how I played Resident Evil series to begin with. So 4312, cool. So yeah, so I rented Resident Evil 1, like the original version of it as well, not the director's cut. I rented that game, and then Resident Evil 2 I borrowed from a neighbor when I moved house in '99, and then I think it was the summer. I can't remember what the release date was in Europe, but I think it came out in the summer. And I fucked up our PlayStation somewhere between moving house and moving house and getting Resident Evil 3. Nice. So basically what happened was I'll keep it about 50. We basically tried to put a chip in a PlayStation. So I guess hard modding. Like I didn't play any games illegally, so I didn't, you know, break any laws. But yeah, I mean that is what happened. But yeah, we like I don't know what must have happened. It must be like static or something, or you know, I just manhandled part of the circuitry, you know, or maybe just fucked up the soldering. But the graphics chip was definitely fucked because it was like architected and it was all like cyan blue, effectively, like the PlayStation startup. It was weird, but it wouldn't start up with anything else past that. So it might have just been the boot loader that was broken. Who knows? It could have just been, you know what it could have also just been? It could just be the chip that was soldered on. It was a good lesson though, like, because I'm actually a big fan of soft modding and all that stuff. Like I like homebrew. I like the ability to take a machine and I'm going to keep that. Take a machine and basically, like, in simple terms, putting some form of Unix on it. I haven't done it in a long time, like probably since uni was the last time I did anything like that, but I used to do it a lot. Anyway, so yeah, I had to get a new PlayStation, and so it was like I got as a birthday present the PlayStation, but it was kind of a bit like, well, yeah. I mean, your dad owned the original PlayStation, so it's kind of like for him, really. How many of these are dead? Like, literally none of them. I'm still going to finish these. Now that they're... Right. Oh, I can't even see where I'm going because the fat guy got in the way. Okay, well, that was silly. That was silly of me. I've got the big guy as well. Part of this problem. Off. One more. Oh, fuck off. Like, seriously, fuck off. Okay, I'm still fine somehow. Oh, now we've got matey boy crawling. You can bleed? Jesus. That was some effort. Yeah, so going back to the story. So yeah, that was basically what we got. We got like a new PlayStation as a replacement. And Resident Evil 3. So this was the first game the first Resident Evil game I actually owned was this one. Technically. So yeah, there you go. Fun fact. And I had Jill. Well, much like Resident Evil 2 had this too, but like the disc had like the picture of the person you were playing basically. So you'd have like on Resident Evil 2 on the Leon disc, you'd have like Leon's face. On Claire's, you'd have Claire's face, and on Resident Evil 3, you'd have Jill's face. And it's the the front facing portrait you see on the on the front cover. I think it's the front cover. Oh no, the front cover's Nemesis, isn't it? It's probably on the back of the box art. Yeah, it's basically that version of Jill. Same reusing descriptions. How lazy. But yeah, it's so that was my first game I played, and then the second one. So the first one I owned. Sorry, not the first one I played. The first one I owned. Then after that, yeah, I was an Xbox kid, so for reasons we ended up with an Xbox. I think because it was like just after that price crash that happened because the original price point was shit, so they really reduced it quite hard a couple of times. So that's when I ended up getting an Xbox. Yeah, so we got an Xbox. First games on my Xbox was Shrek, the video game, and Burnout. Burnout 1 was actually like a hidden gem. Like, obviously, it would become a better series over time, but it was a very underrated gem, Burnout. It didn't have like the takedown mechanics back in 1 or 2, but it was still pretty good. Yeah, it was still pretty good. Yes. Bet some old school speedrunning heads wish they had my luck. Okay, facts from Kendo Gun Shop. To the boys of stars. The boys, eh? This is the same guy that goes darling and sorry about that babe, so yeah, I shouldn't be surprised. I have some good news for you from my brother Joe. He has finalized the new handgun for official use. It is the M92F Star Special, but he calls it the Samurai Edge. It is the most balanced of the Kendo custom guns. Joe said, if you miss the targets with this, you should carry a teething ring instead of a gun in your holster. The goods will be delivered along with the proper documentation. I'm sure you'll be surprised when you see what kind of excellent parts are used for the M92F. I know that you'll want to thank the good people who developed it. Sincerely, Robert Kendo Gun Shop. Well, that's irrelevant for us because we're not fighting Nemesis. Come in. Over.
No. Come
No.
Our platoon is cut off. No survivors found. This is Carlos. Send in support immediately.
Okay. Thanks for that, Carlos. So So where was I going with it? So yeah, I ended up, so the reason how I ended up with PS2, so kind of, this is why, like, you should never blame kids when they break stuff, because they're in a learning process. And also when they become like IT experts as well, don't ask them to fix every little single thing, because they don't know every single thing. Sorry, that's just me venting about my childhood. But obviously I broke the PlayStation. When I, 2 or 3 years later, I had a friend at school, and he had a broken PlayStation, and he's like, oh, you can have it, like, if you oh yeah, it's this part of the game, isn't it? Where do I even go from here? I think we just save now, don't we? And then yeah. still made me shit bricks there. So we're pretty much done here, right? Wow, taking away my save music. That's not cool. There's one thing that I could lockpick, which I haven't lockpicked yet. So stars card. I need that for anything else. We'll leave it in there for now. We'll have a little mosey round. I mean, am I ever gonna fight Nemesis? Probably not, truthfully. I'll keep the lockpick though for now, because I would hate to miss out on something. In the meantime, when I go back through the 2 rooms, I'll be back in the front. And then is there still one? There's still one herb, isn't there, out in the front? Oh no. Did I pick them both up? Oh, let's not take any risks. Maybe I should save, but well, fuck it. We'll save when we get outside. So yeah, the friend gave me a PS2 to basically, if you fix it, I think you probably can figure out where the story's going. But yeah, it was a case of if you can fix it, it's yours. And it had a very, much like the Red Ring of Death on the 360, the PlayStation had a very frequent error called the what was it called again? Disk read error, or DRE, as a lot of people called it. Now. Okay, yeah, I did pick it up. All right. Yeah, it's a disk read error. And basically what that was the laser on your PlayStation 2 would be misaligned. It sort of hung at an angle, so there was a cog underneath the laser that you can basically turn. It would like sort of improve the angle of it. It's hard to describe, but yeah, you can basically do that. I'm gonna go this way. Yeah. And effectively, I don't know what would make it like knock out of alignment, but yeah, it happened for a lot of people. But I sort of learned about it, internet research, all that sort of stuff, figured it out, and yeah, I basically had myself a free PS2. So as a result, I ended up getting Code Veronica purchased. That's how I played it. I didn't play too many PS2 games because eventually I would lose. It would break again for some other reason. It was a break. The guy who owned it didn't treat it too well. Oh, with bolts. Okay. I see. We'll take one for now. So yeah, that's how I play Code Veronica. I played Final Fantasy X on that. What else did I play? Ico and Shadow of the Colossus at some point. Oh, did I not bring my gem? It's alright. It's not like we need it right away anyway. Need 2, right? Maybe in 3. Oh, that's where it came from. How did that even happen? How did that happen? Yes, I played a lot of I played some of Code Veronica, you know, back in day. Final Fantasy X. I've completed Final Fantasy X before, but I've always struggled to complete it like ever since. I think I always get like hung up on like the end game of Final Fantasy X, I find. That's the thing that always like stops me from finishing that game. But yeah, Code Veronica, it was just I think what happened with Code Veronica is I got to the Steve section. And yeah, I didn't save in quite a long time. I fucked it up running away, and then yeah, I couldn't be asked to play it ever again. So because I really like Code Veronica, but I get why it is I'm just gonna say I pretty much like most of the games in the series. Like 4 was my least favorite for quite a while. Well, 6 was my least favorite, but like apart from that, 4 would have been my least favorite for the longest time. But these days I've kind of like warmed back into it. Like, I actually preferred 5 to 4 because like 4 is like, for me, 4 was like Los Angeles and 5 is like Las Vegas. And what I mean by that is that when you go to Los Angeles, it pretends it's like an amazing place. It's all like, we're so perfect, we're all this, but it's sleazy as fuck, right? And like RE4 change the sleazy and classiness with horror and action, right? Sleaze equals action, horror equals classiness. So Resident Evil 4 feels like a classy, not classy game, feels like a horror game at first sight, but under the hood it's got a lot of action, which is not a problem, by the way. But the thing I like about 5 is it didn't hide that. It's like, yeah, we're an action game this now. And that's why I hate 6 even more, because 6 is like totally like they baited with the different campaigns to be like, oh yeah, we've gone back to old school Resident Evil, and it was like, it really wasn't at all, and it dragged on too much and everything else in between. It had its problems, let's put it that way. But yeah, still, is that, have I gone over Green Herb? No, I haven't. You know, I'm gonna give 6 another try when we get around this series. Like, this will be the first time I played 6 since launch. Like, the only thing that was good about 6 was that you could do like a co-op campaign. Well, you could do it at 5 as well, but it was pretty consistent for that. So was 5. But a lot of people don't enjoy playing 5 solo, but I do. I actually don't. I think Shiva's pretty reasonable AI, actually. Whereas a lot of people would say Shiva's awful, but I disagree on that. Like, Shiva maybe overheals a little bit. That'd be my one critique, but apart from that, nah, no problem. Bear in mind as well, with Resident Evil 5, I 100%ed the achievements on that game. Like, that's where I was in my life. And by life, I mean no life. It was about 2009. Well, it was the year it came out, I guess. About 14 years ago. Pretty much nearly to the day, because it was March as well. I remember that much. Yeah. I just spent a lot, like, thankfully, I don't know if thankfully is the right word, but I had another no-life friend who also enjoyed playing a bit of Resident Evil 5, so we did all the co-op achievements together. We even did some of like the other ones, but like we played it quite a lot. Should have been quicker there. It's fine. Is it fine? I mean, I've just saved. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Now we can go back in. What, am I poisoned for this actually? No, just caution. Okay. battery or something, right? Yeah. I kind of knew what I was committing myself to. Oh, that was some mean dodging. Okay. Oh my god. But yeah, I think 6 is the one I'm like... 6 is my game I'm sort of like anticipating a lot. I'm looking forward to playing, to seeing what it's like. It wasn't a bad game in terms of like mechanics, I guess, but maybe I'll go the other way. Yeah, in terms of mechanics, it wasn't bad by any means. It was just it just dragged on. that was it. And like I wasn't big on the whole, oh, it's back to old school horror. And like the only real T-virus zombies you had were like the fucking idiots that were on the conveyor belt that would jump up at you. Yes, it was like C-virus was this weird like hybrid, right? Don't you get an electric shot from these or something? Place your wisdom here. There's a hollow space for something to be put in. Well, how many slots have I got? Quite a lot. What was that? 3. Oh, I wouldn't call that a lot. Let's... Michael Warren. Let's go and do the restaurant, I guess, first. We hide of, like, again, I'm not trying to fight here. Unless I have to, of course. I like how they have a payphone inside the freaking restaurant. City Guide. City Guide, the tracks of our city. Dear citizens, thanks to the kind and generous people of Umbrella Incorporated, this is a peaceful and friendly city. The vast donations from Umbrella Incorporated have been used for the welfare work, the construction of public utilities, and to help maintain public peace. In 1992, it was my 5th year as mayor of our beautiful city. It was then that through many donations and hard work, our city was able to rebuild a municipal building, create a state-of-the-art hospital. That's a weird sentence. In honor of these fine accomplishments, I was awarded with a grand statue that same year. The statue rests in the municipal building. I came to the city as an engineer more than 35 years ago. I made contributions to the electric systems and to the installation of the cable car. I pledged to follow the tradition of this fine city and will devote my life to its prosperity. The mayor of the city, Michael Warren. There you go. Yeah, and if he was just a bit less of an idiot, his daughter might still be alive. Just saying. You know, Kermit drinking tea, not JPEG. He would, he'd still have a daughter. Who knows? I don't even know. We don't even know what happens to him in the game. Like, they don't actually really show you. I'm going to keep him for now. Because we might also turn him into grenade launchy thingies. Okay. Isn't there like gas leak or something here? Flammable gas is leaking. Let me just see. Do I need to like have this heavy looking cover? There's a hole to hook something onto. Okay. If that doesn't open, does that mean I have to... I just feel uneasy. I mean, I've got a lot of ammo, but... It's locked with a simple lock. Yes, please. Oh, okay, cool. Yes, please. I want that option. Oh, here he is.
What's that?
Calm down, lady. I'm no zombie. My name's Carlos, Corporal of Umbrella's Biohazard Countermeasure Force. What's your name?
Jill, did you just say you belong to Umbrella's army?
Yeah, we came all the way out here to save you civilians. But the mission went bad the minute we landed.
Oh, here he comes.
Wait,
Here he
how did he
is.
find me?
How did he know? Let's hide. That's the basement.
This way.
There's a hide in the kitchen, isn't there? Like a run and fight or something if you don't unlock this. I can't remember. This is the path I wanted to take. It's a freezer. Okay. There's a ventilation hole. It seems to be large enough for a person to enter. Yes. There might have been an item there for all I know. I just panicked so much that I didn't pick it up, but whatever.
Wait, I have to ask you something.
I know. You want to ask me out? All the foxy ladies love my accent. It drives them crazy.
Okay. That's pretty amazing.
What? Keep dreaming. Tell me, why did Umbrella send your team in?
We're here to rescue the civilians.
Don't
He's
lie
got a bit of
to
a
me.
schnozer though, old Carlos.
Umbrella is the reason why this whole mess began.
Look, we're just mercenaries, hired hands. Do you really think the master would tell his dogs why they have to retrieve the stick he just threw? If you want answers, you should talk to someone else. I am not with Umbrella. We'll have to finish this later. Believe it or not, we're only here to rescue the civilians. If you can trust me, then help us. Think about it.
Okay. Let me just check a map quickly. Okay, so that'll take us to a new bit. Oh, will that take us to a new bit? Or was that an old bit? So we visited the restaurant, which was there. I actually can't tell where everything is. Newspaper office. Newspaper office is where we want to go next anyway, so that's where the fire is and all that shit, right? God. When was the last time I saved? Quite a while back, right? Oh, crank. Okay. Yes. I'll keep the gunpowder contained for now. There's some shotty shells as well there. Keep that on me. I think we can still get by without for now. Let's just stick with all this. It's sort of like my going rate. Yeah, I was right. So put these away. I don't mind stacking all these items up though, like light shotgun shells, because then when you get the actual opportunity to use them, for like a boss fight, you don't feel stupid. Like, am I going to survive? Shotgun's probably not the play for like a boss fight. Obviously, it's grenade launcher in the later game. Like the first game, shotgun's actually quite useful, but in later games, it's probably closer to being grenade launcher. And depending on the enemy as well, which boss you which ammo type you use on a boss. So like if you fight like a G baby or G adult or whatever, I don't know what stage it's at, but using acid rounds is pretty good on it, you know. Whereas if you fight like the plants, then using flame rounds is the play. Okay. Oh my god. I forgot that happens. Oh, it could just happen at any time. Anytime. Anytime. That's a good thing I just saved, right? Oh my god. I know it happens in this area. I just thought like it wouldn't happen right at this moment. Oh, fucking hell. It's a good thing I saved. It's a bloody good thing I saved. It's a good reason to save. What I'll do quickly, I'll load it up. As long as Nemesis can't come into the save room. Yeah, I'll load it up and I'm just going to quickly grab another beer because I haven't had one in a bit. And then, yeah, I'll be right back. Cool. Let's try that again. See, there is benefits to actually killing Nemesis, to be fair. Like all the avoidance I'm talking about. Getting a kill in is actually kind of useful. Okay. Okay, let's just try again. Just gonna have to go this way. I haven't a clue where it leads. Oh, I do think I know where it leads actually. Maybe I should have brought two sets of herbs with me. Oh, it's busted. Yeah, it's the busted. Hey, let's go exploring. I actually went the wrong way, I think. Okay, now I got this like all drained. Does my man's jump down? Because fuck him if he does. It's a freezer. I just thought it would get like an item, like next to him or something. That's why. I'm surprised you can even drain the water at that point. I guess without Carlos, we can't really do much here. Oh well. I guess we'll go up the ladder then. Great. Nope. Okay, back out the front we go. I really got to think about this and how I approach it. Okay. Okay, let's go. There we go, that's what I was waiting for. And was my boy gonna give chase? There we go. So now we're back in the boutique area, which means I can get my sneak on finally. Okay, now that I think about this. So sorry about any frame drops today or lowering in quality, and it really sucks when that happens, but unfortunately just my ISP at the moment is terrible. So I'm with Virgin Media. Anyone in the UK knows who they are. Yeah, they're awful. So yeah, as soon as I actually move out of this place, which won't hopefully be too long, I'll be getting new internet. Going back to G network. Okay, let's at least put this in. Just missing one more. We have to go to the newspaper place, please. Okay. Cool. Now this place is gonna like catch fire and shit as well. They all like catching fire. Oh, this is where I use the crank, isn't it? Yeah, I will. They are a hot commodity. It needs to like release the shutter or whatever. So just quickly, can I still get an angle on that? Come on, come on. Well, I can still push it back, I guess. In this case. Nah. In fixing some of like the mechanics, like to make it smoother, some of the cheesing that you could do in like the first game, you can't do here. Okay, can I get past? Have I guess I can still push it out. No, I won't be able to. Okay, we'll just have to quickly turn back in. I'm just here for the lore. I'm here for the lore dumps. What can I say? Photo B. Close-up shot of a zombie. It says scoop on the backside. I mean, I'm pretty sure that was a zombie from the cutscene earlier, but yeah. Okay, so we'll need to just probably reset on that one, unfortunately. Keep going, I've got a quick turn as well. Cool, so we've got the room reset. And we'll push this, we'll get the crank in, and we'll go up, we'll set the place on fire. Jump out the window, whatever the fuck it is you do again. I've actually forgotten. Okay. Maybe it isn't here where you actually need the crank. Jesus. Oh, all right. I like how we just still casually explore this building. Oh, doesn't like one come out with the firing? Yes. Okay, cool. So we can go into there now. Okay. Oh, they brought back the lock on as well, which is nice. Like they got rid of that in 2 for some reason. They've changed it round, man. It's annoying. I keep doing the same thing. It's like when I go from 1 and 2 and I keep pressing start. Like I've got used to it now, so I'm pressing circle. But like, it took me a bit. Photo C. The police be destroyed. Absolute wrecked, mate. Absolute wrecked. Okay, I just don't want to trigger any cutscenes yet. Just want to visit this room casually, see what I need to see, and get out. And respectfully jump out the window, or whatever it is we do right now. Oh, not even that. Oh, shit. I thought we got the option thing here. Oh, damn. That was a nice surprise. Okay, health-wise are okay. I could just quickly do a checking to see the map, just so I got my bearings. Okay, so that room. Oh, that's an alley. Oh, so there is actually. Did I do something like not put out the fire or some? There's something like that which I didn't do, which will now, it won't punish me, but stop me from being able to go in there, I guess. Oh. I'm glad I put the other gem in now earlier. Oh, gotta have a gun at the ready, I guess, for this bit. Doesn't it just open itself? Or is it this door that does that? Oh. God damn it. This game really does catch you off guard, and I love it for it. I think it's great. Oh, the gas station. Oh, that's right. So it's the trolley in the gas station. Which I might be able to do now. It does say it's locked, but I might be able to do something. Let's wait and see. Oh, red herbs. Where's my nearest save point? Can I come back this far? I'll take one. I'll take one for now. Aha, here we go. Is this a one and done? Don't I? I'm hoping this is a one and done and it disappears. If that's the case, then I can just grab that other red herb. Oh, and I need a wrench. Yeah. Cool. So we can't even come. We're not even done here yet, so that's good. I might as well pick this up then. Got more. It's interesting. There's a lot of red herbs in this game compared to, like, well, 1 and 2. 1 had a few. 2 didn't have as many. But it did give you a lot of herbs generally, so you could just triple combine. Not to say there wasn't any red herbs in 2, but definitely a lot less. Weirdest city hall I've ever seen. Okay, again, I just like to look at the map, just to understand. So it's like 2 more rooms to get to trolley. I can go this. Oh, that's just a dead end. Just a wee dead end. Here they go. Here. Oh, I should have seen that coming. Okay. You know I'm pulling his face, right? Because of the potential fight we can have here. I guess we have to get an item before that will trigger though, so we're good. Herbs are plenty. Again, this game is like, in comparison, it's considered an action game in a lot of ways, right? Like, people would say it's not horror though. They're talking out their ass. Like, unpredictability and Nemesis is the horror of this game. Oh, it scares the shit out of me, as evident from earlier. You know what? Probably 8 million of them, and I've just killed 2. No, okay. No, I'll take it. We take those. I guess we get introduced to a few people now, right? A few of the squad. Ooh, maybe I should have saved the other barrel. Hold on. Don't I? Mechanics memo. I know that you're intimidated by your new job, Kevin. So let me tell you how to make sure that you and your trains get along just fine. You see, these carriages were made in 1968 and then imported from Europe. Sometimes they get rickety, but they still work because they are simple, stubborn, and strong. We can always depend on them. If they have a bad day and are malfunctioning, you'll need to take a good look at their circuits for any trouble. Once you discover what's wrong, you'll be able to fix it easily. I'm sure that you'll be able to avoid those nasty little malfunctions if you check the parts every day. These old trains will surely have problems if you don't remember to check them out. Just remember that if you need to replace anything, you have to choose a suitable part. When I say suitable, I mean that even if you can't find another original part, you'd better find something that works good enough. Even with regard to oil, you must always prepare good quality oil for these trains. Never forget, Kevin, that a man may betray others, but a machine won't. Wow. Someone wants to stick their dick in a hose pipe. Or in exhaust pipe, sorry. The way they were talking there, jeez. Power cable's disconnected, fuse is broken, mixed oil. Okay, so we got one part. Yay, we done one part.
You're one of the survivors from the rescue team, right? I just ran into your teammate, Carlos.
How did a girl like you manage to survive?
Hey, I'm no ordinary civvy. I'm a member of STARS.
Stars? You mean the RPD Special Force Team?
Hey, is someone wounded back there?
You can literally see him. Back there. He's just here.
Oh, this looks bad.
They're coming. Get ready. Fire. Fire. Stay together.
Calm down. You're safe now. Everything is gonna be okay.
Literally sounds like a NPC from a strategy game, the way he was talking there. Stick together.
So, Jill, did you decide to help us out? It looks like we're the only ones who survived. We should work together.
No, we can't trust her.
Why? But Sergeant, we need her help. Our unit's down to you, me, and Lieutenant Mikhail. That's it. And Mikhail's hurt bad. If we don't cooperate, we won't be walking away from this mission.
How about T-Dog? I guess he gets killed or some shit early. Oh yeah, he's in the petrol station, isn't he?
Then let's go over our plan. We're moving to the clock tower area, which is the designated landing zone for the extraction chopper. Once we get there and give the signal, the chopper will fly in and pull us out.
That's a lot of ground to cover. I don't think we can make it on foot.
The main problem we have is that the landing zone is cut off from here by the fire. So we have no choice but to use this cable car to navigate through it. Fortunately, we can also use it as a moving shield to get us through the worst areas.
That works for me. Good plan, sir.
Okay, people, let's get moving.
Jill, put this on.
Yay! This is what I think it is. Hello? Oh, thank God. I was like, huh? This is a hard drive based game. How can you be struggling like a freaking CD? Did we just get 2 more slots there? I believe we did. I thought we were playing hard mode. Okay. We definitely need that. Okay. I'm still like thought you can't get this on hard mode, but maybe it's because I made my choices with the fights or something. I don't fucking know anymore. Okay, we know what we got to do anyway, so it's not too much of a problem. So we go back to the petrol station now. Our newly found wrench, and we can use that to turn the crank that was like broken. See, I do remember a few things. A few things. Reset room. Just waiting for that one to die. I hope it did die. I hope it was registered like as a death. Okay. Oh goddamn. At least we're constantly picking up ammo. And I've got like another red thingy magic, haven't I? So I can, the gunpowder type A. Got 3 of them, in fact. So I wonder if you can do like a triple combine. Either way, doesn't really matter right now. If I got room for stuff, okay, good. Because I think you need a, like, there's a magnum coming up here. Because we've got the grenade launcher. So the magnum should in theory be here instead, right? Or like wherever, like the, oh no, that might be the other place actually. That's the electronics. That's not here. Here is Aquacure and all that shit though, right? An untidy counter. Yeah, look, another first aid spray. Like, jeez, they want me to stay healthy in this these dire times. That's for sure.
I'll check over there.
You know what else have actually had a save point nearby? Oh, so it's lights out. Alright, so they want all lights on or all lights off? I assume it's all lights on, so doing it in one row is difficult. Like, I can do it on a grid, because you just hit all the buttons of the row below. Like, that's the solution usually. And then you repeat, rinse, repeat. So if I do that, that'll make, yeah, that'll make that. Okay. Oh, I see now. Okay, I actually do get it. There we go. Kind of got the gist of it. Yes, I will. Okay, so I got the item I wanted. Here's yes. You're on Nikolai. Oh, maybe I should have gone in there first, but it's okay. We got the oil, so I don't really care too much. Yeah, that was something. So I guess put the oil down now, maybe. Still got to find a way to hose that one fire, right, as well, at some point. I think I know how to sort of get towards, but I don't think I've got that sorted yet. Let's do this, even if it means I have to clear a few enemies out. Fuck it. Just do it. Oh, fucking hell. Well, it's a freebie, I guess. Saves me a couple of bullets, I guess. It's done fine as well, so that's okay. Okay, what's the time? Oh, okay. So I've been streaming for like, well, technically it's only been 1 hour 45, so I've been able to. But don't forget, I did stream for like an hour and a half earlier too, so like to finish off Resident Evil 4, because my whole situation today is that there was like house viewings here, so I had to like, as soon as I finished Resident Evil 2, I was like, right, end the stream for now, we'll come back later. Oh man. My man. Literally barrels. Literally barrels. Yeah. Just give me an shoot that. I don't know what the play is if you do shoot it.
Mikhail, do you have some kind of death wish?
Maybe.
My people. They were wiped out by these monsters.
I can't remember. I so long since played this.
Just because I'm wounded.
But can't you see those monsters are also the victims of Umbrella?
Are you accusing me of taking it out on them? You don't seem to understand something. We're not really involved with the company. There's no reason for any of us to take responsibility for this mess.
I know that. And right now, that's the only reason why I'm trying to cooperate with you.
And to be fair, Jill, you shot a lot of those naked zombies in the lab in the first game. They could have been innocent people that were getting experimented on, so think about that, huh? Yeah? Poor Mikhail.
Sorry. I feel so useless.
Don't. You fought hard and have the wounds to prove it.
But I'm still alive. My men aren't.
For now.
Don't think about that now. Just rest.
Okay. So, what else do we need? Some of the parts into the fuse is broken, mixed door. Okay, cool. So, we still need to get the fuse. I don't want to leave this area just yet. Wait, what was that? I didn't actually read what I said. Oil and additive not... Oh, it's like you've got to separate it. Yeah, I remember now, actually. Otherwise we're putting sulfur or some shit into our engine. Can I just say, I'm glad trams aren't realised in real life. Jeez. These don't feel very European, I'm just saying. Like, not that, like, I live in London, so we don't really have trams here, but, you know, some of the big cities, other big cities do. I mean, Manchester does. Nottingham definitely does. I mean, Croydon, which is like just outside of London, does. But not London itself. We just have an underground system and an overground system. The closest thing to a tram, I guess, would be like the Docklands rail. I guess that's the closest thing. But it's like automatic. It's like an auto-driving train, effectively. And if you sit at the front of the train, you go like that, and you pretend you're driving, which is awesome. Which was like the exact same thing you could do in Vancouver on the SkyTrain when I lived there. I'd be always going like, yeah, I'm driving. Anyway, sorry, I digress. Is this where this opens? Yeah, thought so much. Let's go. I don't mind. Like, the difference is, like, speedrunners do things the way they do because they trade a lot of ammo for health. Like, the beauty of survival horrors is, like, both bullets and health are, like, two different currencies, right? So, but both are, like, can be used against zombies in like, especially in Resident Evil series. That's the beauty of it. So you can like, both require a form of mechanical skill. Bullets, a lot easier, just don't miss, forehead. With health, you have an opportunity to not even get bitten, right, if you're good at what you do. So they're like two different mechanical skills. Okay. So this will give me the book, and then the book will give me the thing, right? Book will get rid of the electricity though, which is important, eh? Let's think about this map wise then. So we want to go probably across, I guess, and then down, and then it's over here. This is where we want to be. I want to see if I can do it in two. Oh, there's some herbs and shit though, isn't there? Oh, I don't know what I want to do. Fuck it, let's just go. Let's just do it. I'll go to the safe room quickly, but I won't save just. That noise didn't sound good. I won't save just yet. So I would assume we don't need this for now. I would also assume we don't need this, we don't need this, and we most certainly don't need this. Nice. Like I said, I can still mix the other ammo if I'm feeling a bit pressured, which I don't think I am too pressured at the moment. I think we're doing all right. Oh, fucking zombies everywhere. Let's have a reset. Thinking about it. See, like, the thing I liked about 2 is you get the bow eventually. It's like, okay, I'm just going to use this as my second zombie killing gun. So here, I probably do need to at least get rid of a couple of these. Okay, so we can run past this. Yeah, okay, cool. As long as we've got passage between here and the save room, that's kind of like, wow, I don't know, I might still have to shoot that one. But just for now, that will do. That will work for me for now. It's a temporary measure. I still need a way to like extinguish that fire though, where the dogs are. I'm not sure I'm going to approach that. Oh, do I need the wrench? I mean, there's a save point right next to that, so future is in our hands. Will you take the bronze compass? So well. Okay, and from here, I want to go back And then here. And that's... So I need a battery for that. Huh. Where does this go? A bronze-made compass. It says, future in my hand on it. So do I put this... So that's the thing, I'm not sure. Do I go back to the... thingy? The mayor. Put that in his hand. Or something. A lot to think about. I've actually got one red herb here, so let's combine these. And then we'll put these away. We're doing... Health is not a problem. Ammo is semi-scarce in the fact that we can, like... We can at least make 2 of these combine. That's for sure. One thing I don't know if it's one of these books. Let me just grab these quickly. I know these are like the game instructions, but whatever. Yeah, here we go. A, B, and C. Mix A and B types. Okay. So I might be able to still do a AAA effectively. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you... Oh, sorry. 8, 9 if you do A and B as triples. A, B, and C as doubles will take me to 1 second, 7, 8, 9, 12. So there's 2 more combinations that... Oh no, hold on, 11 because C and C is actually covered there. A and C, B and C. A, B, C I guess might be a combination. Oh, well, it doesn't really count because that turns it into... A and B would turn it into a C, so that'd be a C plus C. Okay, doesn't really matter. I'm hyper focusing on the wrong thing right now. The fact of the matter is we can use all 3 of those if we need to. I'm just gonna... Now I've got it in my hands, I might as well just get rid of it. When you're trapped by enemies... Oh, yeah. Emergency dodging, that's the one. Just before an enemy attacks you, pull dodge move. Okay. Press the R1 or R2 buttons. Oh, okay. Ah, right, so R2 does that. And also, I can do that. Well, I just learned something new. There we go. We might just save ourselves a few seconds. Couldn't do that in the last game, so forgive me. We do need to go up that way. Let me go past and do that. Shouldn't really be wasting these bullets though. Okay, down to 1 in the spare. Okay. So I want to go back to the mayor's statue. Fucking hell, that gave me a fright. Yeah, if it's reacting like that, usually if you get triggers, it's a good thing. It shows that you're onto a thing. I'm gonna get some enemies come here though, aren't I? In a second. Okay, here's the battery. Cool. Alright, or maybe not. Oh no, sorry, I'm getting confused with the fact that what actually happens is people run in and then run back out. So that's why they have to face it twice. But me, I'm doing well. Okay, here's what I'll do. This is actually a point where I want to save. So I'll save it, and then I'll do a triple. I'll experiment with a triple and see what happens. If it looks appealing, I will stick with it. If it doesn't, then I will reset and we'll just do a double and keep the 1A. But yeah, I think we've made some good progress to save it. There's plenty of ink ribbons at this point of the game. Okay. Then we'll take all 3 of these. Okay, you can get AAA. It looks like your powder for like workouts. Bit of creatine, you know? Yeah, that was worth. Yeah, we'll keep that. That should keep us going for a while, so it's definitely worth. And everything else we're good with. Oh, we haven't put the ink ribbon away. Yeah, we want to put that away. As for everything else, I mean, maybe I need a wrench. I probably should take the lockpick actually. Everything else though could probably stay. I just get worried about not having a wrench, and there's that scenario in the power plant or whatever where you gotta make your way out or whatever. Okay. If I can like finagle it to be a bit more like leftwards, that would be good. I don't think I can. Oh well, we'll just reset the room at this point. I don't know how I got past last time. I think it just like didn't spot me, so it did its own thing for a while. I could go. No, go through the restaurant won't change anything, will it? Oh no, it will. It'll put me on the back. Maybe I could do that. Now I have to avoid the dogs. Honestly, it's 6-1 at this point. If they don't detect me though. Oh, see, no. Don't do it. Don't do it. Fuck it. Let's go back through the restaurant. Just hope that Nemesis isn't back to his old tricks. The dogs, however, probably get past them without too much damage. Oh, not that one either. Oh god. Let's get into there. I don't think this is where I wanted to go, is it? No, indeed it wasn't. Okay, so yeah, alright, so if I wanted to go there, I'd have to go left in the alley anyway, so it's pretty pointless. Can I go back? Well, I'm back in here. Is there anything else good in here? Now I haven't got the bane of Nemesis. Well, he might come back after all this. Who knows? That'd be funny. It wouldn't be funny. It would be scary. Can we get... don't want to like take damage either though. Like, oh, fire's too intense for me to. That's all I want. Just a confirmation. Yeah, I mean I checked this all out pretty thoroughly even before, right? So, right, nothing. Yeah. At least it doesn't like make you catch fire by touching the fire like some games would do. Oh my god. Some games would just like set you on fire for going near other fire when it's clearly used as like a way to block you from progressing. Okay, yeah, we should have to sneak past the dogs again. We'll be alright. They're always just like happy to feast on whatever's there, so it just means we'll have to be sneaky. Also. Yes. There we go. That's all I needed. Just a moment like that. I think starting further back actually helped. Okay, so we want to go back here. Then we want to go up the stairs when we get in this room. Fuck me. Don't take my head off. No. They can take me head clean off if I'm not careful. Oh, isn't that convenient? Wow. 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 Disappointing. Okay, well we made it. We made it anyway. Oh, an orange cushion? Yeah. Yay. More. Oh, good. I thought I'd find some there. I don't know why. Just a thought. Actually made it through most of that. Can't believe I made it through most of that. Like, I might as well just... Because it's a one and done, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, there's an actual box there. Oh, fucking hell. Well, whatever. What's that other door again? I can't... Okay, I think we come out from that side anyway. Okay, I don't know. Just hope I fucked up an opportunity. Yeah, okay. This puzzle. High voltage control room. Yeah, 115 to 125. Rusty knob won't turn. Ayo. Sorry, that's the longest like pause between saying a statement and an Ayo someone's probably ever said. So 115 to 125. Oh, this is like the same puzzle from last game, right? Kind of. Okay. So we need to get to 125. So 50 times 1 is 50. So would that make it 100 because it adds on? Oh, no, 65. What? Added 15. I didn't add. Maybe that's just something you got to sort of like learn through, and then you reset. Okay, so let's reset. And blue. So -5 plus 15. Okay, so I need to get somewhere between 115 and 125. So I got a gap of 10. So I can. Well, let's say. Well, the only one that's divisible by 4 is 120, right? So we got to get our number to 30. Is that how it would work? 30, which would be. So I'm not sure how this puzzle would work like that actually. Because if you divide by 4, it's the number you're adding that's divisible by 4, isn't it? So it'd be. Yeah, so I'm getting confused with another puzzle from another game, I think, at this point. So let's just make sure we don't exceed it, and we'll just do some trial and error. I think that's probably the best way to do this. So 15. 55. That's 45 over here. 100, right? Yep. And then, so we won't get this time. So that would be 60. So I can add up to 60 with that at the most. Right. So 60 away. So if I can get the number to 60 and then add. So let's try something. Yes, and then there we go. Cool. See, I can do algebra. That was like quickly working out from my head. Took a few seconds, but I got there. I can't remember the other game I did a puzzle. It might have been Signalis or something like that, where it's like each one you can like reverse engineer it basically. Yeah, it was Signalis. Yeah. It was Signalis. There's a similar. There's a lot of similar puzzles in that game. Oh, at 15 to 25. Oh, right. I see. Yes. There's nothing more. Yeah, thing there. Oh, okay. So it was a choice. Gotcha. Is it like electrocuted or some shit? Head to the emergency exit. Increase electricity output. Head to the emergency exit. I just can't. I can't remember what's in the 15-volt door. Oh. Oh God! Oh yeah, they get all rocketed, don't they? Yeah. Okay, well that's fucking. I don't know where I'm going. Okay, it's not this room, but it will do for now. Yeah, I knew it was gonna be overwhelming. So I'm just checking. So the substation. Okay. A fuse can be found on the shelf in the low voltage room. Okay. Okay. So I could, yeah, so I should be able to come back in. So by making this choice, I'm allowed back in. That's effective. We're in caution, but that's okay. As long as I've got some gap between us. I think that's the lot. This is one. Creeping inside. That was still worth it. As long as... Because now I can get the fuse, so... Oh, I think you can still come back here if you do electrocute them, but then you get, like... The maths becomes, like, guesswork or some shit. Oh my god! But... I didn't realise you'd be in here. I didn't realise you'd be in here. I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead. I'm literally dead. I'm so dead. Oh, okay. Well, that was fun. I'll have to like leave for a while and come back. Is it that kind of situation? Well, at least I can try all the options again, I suppose. When was the last time I saved? Oh, it was just before coming to this section, right? So it's not that far back. We're really not that far back.
Resident Evil.
I'm just looking at the puzzle now. Now that I've tried it once, I just want to see what the consequences of the option. How do I get a fuse? Which I guess would be in that room. Yeah. Yeah, you needed to get the cable car working. So there has to be a way, like, you must be able to come back, like, if you fuck up effect. Or you basically come back. Okay. 2 switches, increase and decrease. Oh yeah, that's fine. Do you get the Magnum later? Like, it's one of those things, I guess. Well, that's not. Alright, so here's what we'll do. We'll bring 2 sets with us this time. Yeah. Yeah, we'll bring 2 sets of health this time round, I guess. And we'll put this away. Combine this. Like, not bringing, like, power weapons is a bit of a risk. Like, I'm fully aware, like, I'm taking risks to an extent. So, things don't go my way, I completely understand. But... Okay, you need to go past. Yep. Cool. Yeah, we just have to figure it out. See, if I take the Magnum out, I could clear out even Nemesis to an extent, you know? In that room. Alright, cool. Now, we've just got to get this in. Oh, you are a shitter. You're an actual shitlord. Fucking hell. Just jump right in front of me, why don't you? Not me. Okay. would you look at that? See, I could shoot that, but there's no point because then we're going to get rocketed to shit anyway in a few seconds, so... you know? Okay. So we'll do the... Sorry, I'm like non-committal. I'm like, we'll do this. This is where the fuse is. Magnum is there. Let me try one last thing. I'm just going to try very quickly. Okay. Okay, right. I get it now. So, like, I've not learned the solution, but what I will say, all right, it just changes what the values are, the jumping values. So that's fine. Like, we'll get the Magnum first. I still think that's the play. Yeah, I think that's the play still. And also, if I do that, they might not come in, which will still means I won't have to leave just yet. Which means Nemesis won't reveal himself yet. Which means hopefully I won't get killed. That's effectively what I'm hoping. Okay. Yes. So we said take away, add, take away, add. There we go. Yeah, we'll do the electrocution. It was fine. Just got to do the same thing. Yeah. I don't want to miss out on the Magnum. Yeah, so this time we will increase the electricity output. Not repeat ourselves. Yeah, that's what we'd like to see. Cool. So it technically changes the puzzle though now. The meter seems to be out of order. Again, not a problem. Which means we have to get to the 1525 slightly differently. But it's the same thing. So we go red. So that's 15. Oh, right, I see. That does 10 instead. So it's not that different. So 15 and 10. And we need to get between 15 and 25. So we use our smallest one to do an increase, I would say. We're trying to get to 15, 25, so roughly 20. So if we increase again, that would be what? 95. Then it would be 30, which takes us back to 65. I'm just thinking if we subtract. And then 25. Okay, we can do it. Yeah. Cool. So do that. That was about 65, and that will put us on 25. Yeah. Sweet. All right. So yeah, it was like it was similar, but it was 10 and sorry, 15 was still at the top, but 10 was at the bottom instead. So yeah, cool. Well, this is the actual more important part that we need. I'm guessing you can't go up this way. No, you can't. Okay. I don't know what will happen now, though. Whether, like, Nemesis will still rocket all the enemies or not. But yeah, this is effectively us with everything we need now to progress, except... Oh, I see how it is, yeah. So I didn't trigger any Nemesis at this point. So, I mean, that's fine. So where do you get the hose for... Genuinely curious now. I don't want to like progress until I know. So bear with me at one moment. Sorry, you're going to hear me type again. Oh, actually, I do. I have an idea. My God. Do you know what? Like, both the remakes, less so with one on the GameCube, but like the Resident Evil 2 remake and Resident Evil 3 remake has really obfuscated information for both the original Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3. Yeah, it's wrench. That's right. Yeah, okay. I need to do that. That's actually part of the plot anyway, so it's fine. It's not like I thought it might be an optional, but no, we're not ready to go because we still have the oil additive. Probably just spoiled myself a little bit there, technically, but it's all right. We'll go back on ourselves a little bit here. I think the save room's a little bit further to travel, but still want to kind of do that. Oh. Great. I hate these so much. Oh, okay. No, there's one here. Perfect. So, yeah, we do actually need a wrench right now. We're not going to need that for a little bit, so I might as well swap that out. Like I said, I just keep all my power weapons for the like bosses where possible. Or when the enemy types are a bit overwhelming. And we do have some overwhelming types, but not so much I can't just dodge past them in this particular game, I find. So yeah, we're going to keep doing that, I guess. This is the parking lots. I can't remember if it's on this side or on the other side. I think it's this side though. Ooh, is that an umbrella guy? Ah, okay. Yeah, we'll take that. I probably could have used that on the grenade launcher to make grenade launcher shit, but we'll find more powder later on, I'm sure. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. This game actually probably does the most to like actually make me jump, which is funny given like people say this one isn't the scary one. But honestly, it might just be lack of knowledge that's causing that though. Moreover, the fact that it's scary, I don't know. Yes. Cool. I like how she knows outright that she won't need a wrench ever again. Game. We'll just wait. I'm patient. It just scares me because it's like we're loading off a hard drive here. I should be considerate of the fact that it is like, you know, this console is about a decade old now. Like, that is a scary thought. I can't remember when I bought mine. Like 20... Oh god, they're everywhere. 2012, I want to say 2011, 2012. I bought this. Maybe 2013 at a push. Nah, it must be 2012. Oh fuck. I was not paying attention there. That's fine. Oh, that's where I want to be. Right now. Right now. Right now. For some reason I thought it was a dog room when I got bit. That's why I kept running so like aggressively. But this is the Aquacure bit with the T-Dog. Tyrell wasn't his name, his actual name. Like, gets owned. I just call him T-Dog because that's what he's called in Remake. But obviously he survives a lot longer in Remake. So, yeah. Yes. Wow. He's really struggling right now. Yeah. I saw, I think it was like Dice's, like, replaced his hard drive on PS3, so maybe I should do the same. It's been a while since I've done a mod project on a console, so I might consider it. Yes. Oh my god. I could shoot that. I'm not going to, but I could. I could. Okay.
No! Don't make me do this, Murphy. I don't want to shoot you. Kill me.
Oh, this is the... No, this... Murphy's the guy that...
Finished. Not human. Wait, we don't have to do this. Please hurry. Before Liz crashes.
Is it because I went
Before
to
it's too late.
the gas station first? Right, because I went to the gas station first, I think, that you get Nikolai in the gas station instead. I've never seen this. I guess I've always gone to the gas station first. You did the right thing. Oh, that actually does make a lot of sense then in Remake. Except it's obviously Nikolai who shoots. And also, he isn't actually bitten in Remake. He's shot. Manager's report. Before you begin your position, please allow me to give you some advice. Some of the medicine in the storage room are... I guess medicine is a plural, isn't it? Are unstable, and their quality will deteriorate under changing temperatures of humidity. Therefore, you must remember to keep the temperature the same in all the storage room... In the storage room at all times, sorry. You should personally check it every day. Although the computer checks it around the clock, a machine is not perfect. Try and remember that a machine is no more than a tool to be used by people. It's like me using ChatGPT. The amount of times like it goes to me, I apologize for the confusion, or I apologize for my mistake. Like, it's actually really starting to piss me off. Anyway, I digress. You must check all personnel coming and going to the storage room. Many dangerous drugs are stored there. If any of them are missing, you have a serious problem on your hands. The door to the storage room is always locked, but when you let personnel into it, you will need to have them hand in their documents. And above all else, remember that if you find anything suspicious, contact your boss immediately. See it, say it, sorted. It's literally like the same message that says. Anyway, if you forget the password to lock the door, try and remember that it is a word that everyone is familiar with. Don't forget that once a new product is shipped, the password will be updated again. You can always enter the password from the terminal of the PC administration. Alright, well, we'll do it the legit way. We'll use the remote control. Yes? Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is what we want to do. So, Adraville. Okay. Yeah. Although Aquacure's my favourite, because of the music. That's cool. Murphy doesn't even have any ammo. Actually useless. Business facts. Order sheet. The liquid medicine named VTJ98 is suitable to cultivate the NET type virus. Therefore, we will need to order additional quantities of it. UE 6th Laboratory. The NET type virus. Okay. Okay. Okay, anything else that's worth looking in here? I'll probably have to put the password in a sec, I guess. Was it Adraville, wasn't it? Nah. If I need it, I need it. We'll grab it in a second. Chemical storage. Access to storage is controlled by the computer. Oh, this thing. I mean, that is a computer there. Where is it? Oh, this one. The one that's like actually on and glaring and beeping. Yeah. Cool. Locked. Sweet. I can't remember if this is like a room that gets overrun as well. I feel like it is. Yeah, we'll wait and see what happens anyway. Oh, yeah. Yeah, some memories are flooding back all of a sudden. Ah, sweet. Yeah, I forgot this happens too. Okay. Okay. That's some bad luck. Did I want to do that? Actually, oh, I probably didn't want to do that. I probably just fluffed the whole thing there just by doing that. I'm in caution. Okay, that's the oil I need. The diffuser, whatever it is. Fuck it. Yeah, fuck it. Don't care. Don't care. I need one of these right now. Because I think that's how I get Magnum, right? Let me just double check the file. Okay, yeah, so triple C is Magnum. Yeah, that's the one we want. And then we go. What was C on its own again? Is C on its own still Magnum? No, it's just grenade rounds for C. Double C is grenade free, so triple C is what we want. Yeah. Yeah, we definitely want some Magnum rounds, for sure. I think we're doing alright on grenade rounds, to be honest, so it's not a problem. Then we'll take this. And then we'll take this. We might even have room for the ink ribbon if we don't trigger an event here. Or force us to fight our way out, which is inevitably going to happen. With 86 bullets and 15 already at the ready, we should be okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's going to get overwhelmed, isn't it? Yellow. Here they come. Isn't this like one of the corridors you can YOLO as well? Like the one in the hospital too. But yeah, anyway. I think that's bleeding? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. Da-da, 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 da-da. past this one. Probably didn't even need to use that, to be honest. Now, how do we get out here? Okay. That's what we wanted, yeah. If I was gonna like, I will have to leave the ink ribbons. I haven't got time for that. I'm glad I didn't pick them up though. Oh, hello. I forgot about you. And you. Okay, so now we'll go into the car park, and that's where we have to climb out or some shit, right? Before it's too late. Blueies. See, the thing is, I probably should take some blue ones because we're going to get to a point of a game where we do actively encounter poisonous sections, like in the clock tower. So, I don't know. Oh, it's not this way. This is me going back. I could go back and see Dario, but I'm not going to. You do... Oh, what? What happens if you go back and see Dario? Let me just double check. Okay. Dario. Two cans of A and B. I mean, that is good, but... yeah. I just want to get moving. Ammo's plentiful. And here he is himself. Do you know what? Could have technically done that as well. I probably could have actually gone into Uptown without like any Nemesis interaction, but now obviously it's like not safe to do that. So. Ooh, too cheeky. Oh, that's not good. You know, when I'm playing like this game specifically, and same with a bit of Resident Evil 2, I'm like really tensed up like that. Like, I don't grab my control pad, thankfully, like I do. Some games I actually do, which is kind of dangerous. But yeah, thankfully I don't with this. Okay. I need to go downwards, I guess. Get through here. All right. Ooh. I actually really need one of these. Let's risk it. Damn. Paid off though. Where am I in relation to everything right now? So I'm trying to get my head round. So that's police station. Okay, we're there, we're there. And that's the parking lot, right? Yeah, okay, I feel we're alright. Oh. Stars. Then we should have an interaction right now, in theory. I might just need to waste this herb picked up. I don't know. There's like an item in here, right? I want to climb out. Well, I don't think it's a bad option, but I'm going to climb out. Climb up. Jump off might have something, but whatever. Whatever, we're still alive. It's probably... Oh, yeah, that'll lead you... That's what you do. You use that and then you get back up here. But it's probably at risk of, like, fighting enemies and shit. So I'm happy as I am right now. Okay, so... let's deposit... I may regret doing that, but we'll deposit that anyway. We'll deposit this one. Where's my reloading tool at? Probably at top, right? Ugh. Damn, come on. Okay, there we go. Then wanna go. Okay, that's sick. That's good. We can use that for like the Nemesis fight potentially later. Battle the grenade launcher, I guess. Just thinking things through. I'm gonna have to fight thingy at the boss, aren't I? The grave digger or whatever it's called. So I might still save at this point. Just to be sure. Then we got the two items combined. We got some healing. I'll do that. And then I'll just carry the gun that I've got currently, the handgun. And then we'll go and take on the boss fight. Because I don't... You just need to hit some switches, right? If I recall. So we'll just do that. Easy. Easy peasy. And then we combine... Oh, no, don't combine that. Combine that with that. There we go. And then it's mixed oil. Yeah. So we'll go into the old fight in a second. Oh, should probably pay attention. So I don't get owned. Ooh. Oh god, that scares the shit out of me every time something like that happens. Now we've got the other ones just here. Does that wooden pallet ever fall? Or is that like something you can shoot? I do wonder with that. Like, can you aim up and just shoot that down? Yeah, so we're going to want to go... Oh, do you know, I probably should have saved there rather, but it's okay. So we go here. Follow this all the way to the end. What was there again? I actually don't know what was there. Oh, was that the petrol station? That was what once was the petrol station. Or the gas station. Sorry. So that's that way. We might need to kill this one zombie. Unless it's a Nemesis moment, potentially. That's also fine. Again, I probably should have saved in this room instead, but it's okay. Would have had less walking. If we lose this now, then I think we'll be alright though. We just gotta survive. It might be. Is it a one-hit KO though? It's Grave Worm. Is that the boss name? That was something that was glaringly omitted from RE as well. Remake, sorry. Okay. Well, let's just go that way. Is this a dead end? Okay, it's not a dead end. Don't know if this is a good plan. But... I might be able to... I don't want to go to his right or to his left. It's going to be back there. Yeah. God God, did everything but like go the right way there. You actually shitting me? Stop throwing me back. Oh, my dad. Like, dude, fuck off. With respect. That was stressful. That was more stressful than that needed to be. Yeah, this is what a boss is, right? We don't have to fight this one, but we do have to press this button, which I can't remember what to do here. It's like 2 buttons to press or something. And then there's a ladder or something that activates. I don't fucking remember. We'll figure it out either way. Because we're not going to beat her with a pistol, that's for sure. Oh, fuck me. Yes, I will. And then we'll take that. Okay. Oh, come on. Don't be dread. Oh, limp. Oh no. I might not even make it even if I holy shit. I should have taken 2 healths for me. We just got to make it to the next save point. That's what we got to do. And we got Clock Tower, baby. Okay. So I think it's Clock Tower next, right? Earthquake? What? Oh, okay. Cool. Okay. Fuck it. Yeah, we go to Clock Tower next. So... Nice. Alright. I was just getting little tidbits of information. I'm not like trying to use anything that would like solve puzzles or anything like that, or like tell me what to do majorly, but it's nice to know like
Carlos?
relatively where I am for the game, because obviously I'm really trying to stick to a schedule here. So
Yeah, you're right, Jill. I'll operate the cable car.
Nikolai won't be joining us. Come on, let's go.
I've definitely got no healing. No. Got a nice... I'm traveling light right now. Let's put it that way. This is good progress for like 3 hours of work, though. I should be able to get this finished tomorrow.
It's looking good.
But it probably won't be like half a stream. It'll probably be the full thing with... Maybe I'll get a bit of time for Code Veronica, but I doubt it. Do you know what? What I'll probably do tomorrow is if I finish early, I'll probably just play something non-Resident Evil just to sort of fill up the time. Personally.
Mikhail!
Depends how much time. If it's like huge window, then yeah, we'll move over to CV. But if not, then we'll play something else. I don't know. Like, it's the end of the Siege season. Maybe I'll play some Siege. I'm like still stuck in high bronze because I don't play enough. I really don't play because I got all my my battle pass.
Get out of the cable car now.
Mikhail, wait,
There was because they did the big merger with like Ubisoft accounts from your console to your PC, and because I watched so much of the esports stuff and I've claimed all the drops and stuff, it treated it as like my other account hadn't opened any esports packs. So I had like over 100 esports packs just waiting to be opened. So and because I've already got all the items from the esports packs, like it gave me battle pass points instead. So it's like each battle pass is at least one level. You know, it can be up to 5 levels in one like pack. Well, it's like half a level minimum, like 5 levels max or something, but it's rare you get that. So I completed my battle pass before I even shot a bullet last season. So I mean I've played, but I've been playing a lot more casually. Let's use the emergency brake. It's a bit riskier because I think that leaves you outside. Because when you jump out, you're effectively getting thrown out, right? And then it crashes and you're inside the building, blah, blah, blah. Whereas with this, we'll end up in the courtyard, I guess. I assume. Where we'll basically fight Nemesis later. Heyo. Okay, well. We made it to the clock tower. Like, I really appreciate, like, both this and... oh, that's not good. I really need to not be pecked to death, if that's okay. It wasn't even like a series of pecks. It was just like one soft peck on the cheek. And yeah, she fell. Oh my god. Holy shit. I never knew, like, well, I totally forgot that was there. To be honest with you, like, I probably got owned by spiders or some shit instead, right? If I went the other way. So it's like 6 or 1, half a dozen the other. It's fine. We're not that far. Okay. Very rare you die to crows in these games, but you know, stranger things have happened. The only problem is I've still got to walk half of the fucking vicinity, but we do have a bit of hindsight on our side this time, so we will not make the same mistake twice. I'll take one of these. There we are. Okay, cool. Come on, this. All right. Yeah. So like I said, not make the same mistake again. But yeah, hope you enjoyed that because that was a fucking stupid thing to be done. Anyway, try not to get hurt along the way. Fucking hell. Okay. Well, it's 10 PM, but I'll do it again, don't worry. It's fine. Just like Jill's health. Just sucks that I'll, you know, have to play out a few bits again. This way. We could pick up another herb in here if we don't get past that, but we did, so that's fine. Again, just like Jill's health. I've just got to be smart isn't the right word. Like, I've just got to be better about it. Not necessarily smart. Just need to, this bit for example, I just need to do better. That's more like it. Cool, so we'll have more health now as well this time round. But if I do get fucked over, at least I have like another heal to work with. We'll probably like lose a lot of health for this part. Yeah, I'm fine. Cool. Can't skip any of this though now. Oh, tell I. Looks like I can. Let's skip this one. No, because it's going to be real time. Yeah. Fuck it. Am I on? I'm on caution. Yeah, no caution. That's fine. You kidding me? Oh, fuck off. Okay, I'm pledging that we get to Clock Tower tonight. Like, that is a promise. I'm pledging. I'm pledging two things actually. I'm pledging. Firstly, we're getting to Clock Tower. Secondly, that I am absolutely shit at this game. That's. I mean, I don't need to be the one to tell you that. I think you can already figure that one out. But I am really bad at this game. Give me back to third person Resident Evil, please. Oh my god. I wasn't that bad on 1, I guess. 2, I wasn't too bad either. But this one, I'm struggling. Like, I mean, I guess I technically was on easy mode, but this is kind of like the equivalent of the easy mode from the other games, so it's not like that different. Okay. I mean, I could fight it. That is the other option, obviously. But I guess getting hit by that might have cost me just that little sliver of health that, like... Yeah, it probably was, you know. It's probably the fact that I got hit once. Put me on a... I was on fine, but obviously there's a numeric value behind the scenes. Like, the fine indicator isn't like... It's not like you have... What? 4 levels of health and that's it. Like, you know, what you really actually have behind the curtain is like an HP number, right? Which, when you pass a certain threshold, then the graphic will turn to that specific color. So, I can't really actually remember what the numbers are, but like, they do exist. Which is like, when you use like SRT, for example, it tells you that shit. Not a lot I've ever used the OG RE3 SRT, because I play it on console most of the time. Never played it on PC, ever. Okay. Can I get this sneak on, though? That's the real question. So, wait a second. Let him do his thing. Cook a little bit. There we go. And then do that. Okay. Don't fuck it up this time. Don't fuck it up. Hey, we didn't kill that zombie though. There you go. Managed to avoid killing a few. So that means I should be at full health, in theory. good. Yeah, that was less good, but we can do it still. If we're smart, which one we are. Okay, fuck it. Oh. That was cheeky. That was fucking cheeky, man. Huh? Did I press no on one of them? Fuck, I must press no on it or some shit. That sucks. Okay, I didn't pay attention. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Still, that was still fine. Like, it's lower fine, obviously, but... So we're on the other side. Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, we should... we should be okay. We should be okay. I'm hoping so. Okay. Ah, well. On another note, this weekend the new year of Siege starts, so I'm going to be looking forward to watching some of it because they've changed they've gone from what do you call it, Face It and FPL to Blast now, as their tournament organizers and all that, esports organizers. So
Carlos,
they've changed the whole format.
I'm sorry
So
about
there's
nothing,
now
but there was nothing you could have done.
there's more territories now that you can
Right, Jill.
watch and all that good shit. It's gonna be fun. So there's like now, instead of like APAC, which would be like your Asian teams, and there's like APAC North and APAC South, like which is like Oceania and like the southern Asian Pacific
It's
islands.
looking good.
Now it's like you've got Japan has its own league, I think Korea has its own league, and then there's like an Oceanic league. Like, so it's all split now, but their leagues are a little bit smaller, so they have like a pure qualifier. So I'm looking forward to watching that like the weekend. It's only been like a week and a half since the Invitational finished as well, so it's nice. It's nice we're back to it already. I love watching, like, I've been watching a bit of Counter-Strike recently, and oh my god, Blast is just so much better. Like, I'm looking forward to it. Like, the production, Face It did with Siege is actually pretty good too, but I think Blast is just a little bit better. I've been watching Face It's like the Pro League stuff recently, and honestly, it's been so bad for Counter-Strike. It's the quality of it is so bad. Amateurish to the nth degree. It's like my first esports broadcast, which really surprised me. But Blast is actually pretty on point, so I'm looking forward to seeing what they can do with Siege, and we're gonna skip that. But yeah, that'll be this weekend. So
No, the brakes are out.
okay, we'll still do emergency brakes, I think. Getting pecked by a few crows won't be a problem anymore, I don't think.
This must be it.
It's funny, yeah? Like a few seconds before you can like actually skip a cutscene here. I always get scared of pressing all the buttons because of like, I always think of like Final Fantasy 7 when you press like all the buttons together, it like resets. And I just always wondered, does like any other games have like similar? Oh, we made it. We made it. Okay, looks like we go through the left door. We're not having to limp this time, so that's good at least. Yeah, that's where you come out to face the boss. What's this? Oh, there's some blue herbs there. Yeah. Okay. I want to be wary here because I know Nemesis will still be a problem. In a second. Clock is etched under the keyhole. Okay. Well, we're at the clock tower, so that's the bit I promised. I just got to be able to get to a point of save, which I believe would be here, right? Was it the other side of the hall? Okay, good. Yeah, I thought it'd be here. There is an altar. There's a key. Oh, yes. Dun, 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 dun. Whatever that song is. Why can't I read that diary? It looked like it was shiny. Oh, maybe not. Yes. So glad he's followed us here. Yes. Okay. Let me grab that. So spiders here, right? But again, spiders are like pretty tolerable in the first 3 Resident Evil games. Their movement patterns are pretty easy. Usually, I don't want to tempt fate. We're all down 6 saves. What did I do in 2? 8 saves was it? Or was it 7? I think it was 8. Okay. Well, either way, doesn't really matter how many saves because we are at the end of the stream today. Well, it's end of the second stream technically because we did one a little bit earlier because of the situation that I told you about. So I had to like take a quick break in between Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 whilst there was a property viewing. But we got it done. We got Resident Evil 2 finish. Fantastic game, by the way. Love it. And then we've got our teeth sunk into Resident Evil 3. Made some good progress in spite of all the idiot-based moves that I've made today. And yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Like, I don't play too many of the tank control games anymore. But with Resident Evil 4 being so close, and me fixing my PS3 and getting it all like getting this trilogy downloaded on it, it made sense just to like run through them. So yeah, this is what I'm, I guess, touting the Road to Resident Evil 4 remake series or marathon, where I'm basically playing through as many Resident Evil games as possible before Resident Evil 4 remake comes out on the 24th of March, 24th, yeah. Sorry, I just got my calendar out. So on the 24th of March, I will definitely be playing some Resident Evil 4 remake, and I'll probably look into speedrunning it as well. I would love to join in, like, honestly, I'd like to run OG RE4 at some point, but it's quite a demanding challenge for somebody that, you know, can only stream a couple of hours a day and all that sort of stuff. But it is still something I'm looking at in the future, maybe later in the year, maybe next year. But yeah, the series basically will cover, well, we've already done Resident Evil Director's Cut, we've done Resident Evil 2, as I mentioned, we're on Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, we'll be doing Code Veronica either tomorrow or Saturday. Then we'll move on to the GameCube era, which would be Resident Evil 0, Resident Evil remake, you know, the Mansion remake. Then it would be Resident Evil 4, the actual Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil 6. Then it would be Revelations 1, Revelations 2, Resident Evil 7, Resident Evil 2 remake, Resident Evil 3 remake, and Resident Evil Village. There we go, I got them. And if I can find my PS Move controllers, I can't find them at the moment, but if I can find them, then I'll also buy Dark Side Chronicle and Umbrella Chronicles as well. So we could do some shooty as well. If I can figure out ways to play the other side games too, maybe I will do some extra ones of them, but we haven't really got that much time. It's only 3 weeks, right, until that game comes out. So the realist in me is saying what we've got is probably enough, if not too much already. So I will try and do as much as possible. One thing I will promise is I will do the VR, the Quest 2 version of Resident Evil 4 as well, because I tried running it a few years ago just before my hand injury where I stopped streaming for a bit. And yeah, it was a bit disorienting playing it the first time. The second time I actually made some decent progress. So we'll start it from the start again. I'll put the old headset on. But I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, it's a good little fun series that we'll do. A lot of Resident Evil between now and 4 remake coming out, but that's fine. I'm looking forward to it. And yeah, I hope you are too. I'm I love playing these games. So, whether you're just enjoy watching them too, or you just want to see someone be shit at them, then yeah, I really thank you all for being here. So yeah, that's gonna be the stream. I'll do my old formal bit right now. Just trying to reach over to change the scene. Yeah, thank you very much. I'm HarveyVG, and I've been streaming on youtube.com/@HarveyVG and twitch.tv/HarveyVG. If you like what you've seen today on either of them, you can subscribe to me on YouTube, or you can follow me on Twitch. Both are free, and they will both let you know when I go online, which, given that I'm doing a whole series of Resident Evil and you may be interested, might be worth your time. I also will be making some videos on YouTube eventually, like some actual video content, not just the live streams, and looking to do video essays and all that sort of stuff. I've got some ones that I'm sort of cooking up. One within the Resident Evil series, of course, but also look at stuff like Dead Space Remake, Final Fantasy, Crisis Core, and then some indie games that I've sort of played recently, like Ghost Song and Signalis. So there are stuff that is in the works. I just need to find the time because, you know, I'm a software developer in real life, so and that takes a lot of my time up. But yeah, if you like what you see today, please drop me a follow. It really does it's really appreciated, especially on YouTube actually, because that gets me closer to the 1,000 subscriber criteria, which is required to be an official creator or whatever. But yeah, you can also find me on twitter.com/HarveyVG. If I get a few more people follow me on Twitter, I might actually use it to tell people when I go live, blah 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 and all that. But really at the moment it's just a load of trash takes that, you know, even I don't care about. But yeah, so anyway, tomorrow I'll be back with Resident Evil 3, you know, doing the clock tower, the hospital, the dead factory and all that, and getting through the game. Maybe we'll do a bit more Code Veronica as well if we get time. If not, I might play some other games as well, just to sort of like wind down the stream. I'll be back tomorrow at about 4 p.m, I would say, hopefully. Probably about 4 p.m. Yeah, let's see how it goes. But obviously I still have a job, so it might be a bit later, but I'll try for 4 p.m. So it'll be 4 p.m. GMT, you know, the time it is in the UK. But that's going to be the end of the stream. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've had a good one, and hopefully see you again tomorrow at 4 p.m. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.